Deep within the misty mountains, where time flows like a quiet river, there stood an ancient monastery, an oasis of wisdom untouched by the chaos of the world. Here, the silence was not empty, it was full of stories, full of lessons, full of the echoes of lives transformed by truth. One evening, as the golden sun bathed the temple's pagodas in its final glow, a young seeker named Lin approached Master Ryokan, a monk whose wisdom was as deep as the ocean. Lin had wandered far, driven by an insatiable thirst for understanding the nature of human suffering. "Master," Lin asked with a bowed head, "why do people hold on to pain? Why do we cling to things that cause us suffering?" Ryokan, sitting beneath the ancient Bodhi tree, smiled gently. He held up a delicate teacup, filled to the brim with fragrant jasmine tea. "Lin," he said, "imagine this teacup represents your heart. If I keep pouring tea into it, what will happen?" Lin hesitated. "It will overflow." "Precisely," Ryokan nodded. "And what if the tea is bitter? Will holding on to it make it sweeter?" Lin shook his head. "No, master. It will remain bitter." The old monk set the teacup down and looked into Lin's eyes, his gaze serene yet piercing. "Most people carry suffering not because they must, but because they fear emptiness. They believe that letting go means losing a part of themselves. But just as an overfilled cup cannot hold fresh tea, a heart weighed down by the past cannot embrace the beauty of the present." Lin's breath caught in his throat. "But how do we truly let go?" Ryokan reached into the folds of his robe and pulled out a single autumn leaf, vibrant in its crimson hues. With a gentle motion, he released it into the wind. The leaf danced for a moment before vanishing into the fading light. "Like this," the monk whispered. "No resistance. No attachment. Only trust." A profound stillness settled between them. Lin watched the leaf disappear, and in that moment, something within him shifted. He realized that true freedom was not in grasping, but in releasing. From that day on, Lin no longer saw suffering as a prison, but as a teacher. He learned to let go not with force, but with grace. And as he did, he discovered something extraordinary. In surrendering what weighed him down, he became lighter than ever before. The monastery remained the same. The wind still carried the scent of incense. The temple bells still sang their songs to the sky. But Lin was different. He had learned what so many spend lifetimes searching for, the quiet wisdom of letting go.